There are two types of planners to select from to keep yourself organized. You've got digital planners and physical planners. The question is, which planner user are you? Now, I am a planner lover at heart. I can remember my first planner. I was in middle school when I found one at a local grocery store. I begged my mom to get it, and she figured I wouldn't know how to really use it. But much to her surprise, I really used that planner to manage so much of my life back then. Between homework assignments, after-school track practices, and hangouts with my friends, I had a lot to manage. And this was before digital planners were even existed. So as I grew up and eventually started college, I was still using planners to manage my life. I had a box with my collection of annual planners for about, 12 years or more. It wasn't until I got married and started a new job that I started to use my first digital planner. And I love that also. I did miss adding my new planners to my collection box, but it was still managing my life just as I needed it to. Choosing a planner style is a very personal decision that depends on many factors. Some people may prefer the flexibility of a digital planner, while others may find more value in a physical planner. My goal today is to go through some of the pros and cons of each to help you decide which is right for your lifestyle. First is a digital planner. A digital planner is an application or software you can use to manage your daily, weekly, monthly, and even annual tasks and reminders. Depending on your platform you choose, you may have access to features such as creating recurring tasks, assigning priority, or even dividing a larger task into subtasks over time. Many applications even allow you to collaborate with others to get tasks completed. Many task management apps and to-do lists can be used as a digital planner that you can access on your computer or mobile device. However, there are even more sophisticated digital planners today that work with tablets that provide a nice balance between the physical planner and the digital space. Although it looks like what you would see when buying a physical planner, these new digital planners are accessible on tablets where you can write in the details on your tablet that you want, and it's saved and accessible anywhere. It just looks on your screen like a physical planner, so it's a good balance between the two. Now, physical planners, on the other hand, are for those who really enjoy the feel of a planner in their hands and the thrill of writing down tasks and items and checking them off each day. They are often used by people who need to organize their lives and schedules but don't want to dig through multiple to-do lists and calendar links to see all of the its they need to cover. Physical planners can be very useful for people with busy schedules with multiple angles and need to have only one place to check what's going on in their life. Some people use them to plan their daily activities, while others use them to plan their weeks and months in advance. But one thing I do know is that I've seen others use. One thing I have done, and that I've seen others do as well, is to use it as a place to store your memorabilia. For instance, when I was back in high school, I had this thing about saving the ticket stubs whenever I went to the movies or a concert with friends. I would write on the back of the stub the names of the people I was with to better remember the event. It was a little sentimental, but looking back at them later on always brought a smile to my face as I remember those occasions. It's not something I could really do with a digital planner. And so having a physical planner, just flipping back through your progress, it's a good feeling. All right, so let's get some more of the pros and cons of each of the planners. First, let's talk about the digital planner. A digital planner, it's a software that helps in scheduling and organizing the workload that you have. And they're also very helpful for freelancers and small business owners and entrepreneurs. They can use their planners to plan their day-to-day tasks, manage all their products, and get updated on their progress. There are many benefits of using a digital planner, like it can help in managing your products, your time management, productivity tracking, but there's also some drawbacks, like it can take time to learn how to use this tool. And there's always the risk of forgetting important details because you're depending on your memory to actually make the tasks or update your tasks on your digital planner. Nowadays, many people prefer the digital version of planners and calendars to the physical ones. See, with a digital planner, you can easily access and edit your schedule from any device. You can set reminders and alerts too, which is very helpful when you need to be alerted when you need to do a task or start a meeting. So you can't, your physical planner can't ding you and remind you to, hey, you need to go somewhere. And now for the physical planner, there's also a few pros and cons there as well. Physical planners are a great way to stay organized and keep on track, but they can also be used to store notes, lists, goals, and ideas. They're also great for making sure that you don't forget any important tasks or events. So physical planners do have some cons as well. They can be difficult to update if you change your schedule or travel plans, and they can take up a little bit of space in your bag when you're on your go. Can you imagine if you forgot your physical planner somewhere and you didn't have access to it? So the pros of using a physical planner outweighs the cons, though, in my opinion. It's just about finding the right planner that's for you. Now today, I have found a happy balance between the digital and physical world. Between running my business, raising my children, managing my home, and any other volunteer activities I'm working on, I have a lot to coordinate and plan for each day. To handle all of this, my digital planner is my best friend. I have everything stored in there. However, when it comes to mapping out my top priorities for the day, walking around with my physical SPICER planner helps me to focus and engage on the most important things. This habit has made improvements in my life, including a more balanced lifestyle and a decrease in the stress levels I've had. I would love to hear from you, though, about which method you prefer. What makes it your go-to planner method? If you don't use either and rely on memory to keep your life in order, how does that work for you? And why don't planners mesh with your lifestyle? Are they too restricting? Or maybe having to remember to write everything down is just one more thing to do? I totally understand. Leave a comment below and let me know which camp you are in. Digital planner, physical planner, both, or no planner at all. Until then, you guys have a great week. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys are enjoying the SPICER planner and all that it's bringing to your life. See you soon.